So I tracked every link across our entire YouTube channel for the past 90 days using Video Stats. So right now our channel is just under 1.9 million subscribers. We've got around 900 videos, around 3.5 million views on that channel in that period of time. But what I'm being told is that there's a massive disconnect between what YouTube says is performing and what's actually driving business results. That's what I want to geek out with you and dive into today in this video. And this is where really YouTube only gives you one side of the story. The YouTube analytics, they give you useful analytics to grow on YouTube. So you're able to see your views, your watch time, your subscribers, all of that stuff to help you grow on YouTube. But what about the flow on from that? What about who's clicking your affiliate links? Which videos are driving leads, traffic, sales? Which videos should you make more of? And which ones aren't really doing much for your channel at all? Now, this is something that Mike and I were trying to do for a long time, trying to get a deep level of tracking off the back of our YouTube videos to see what was really happening. And we'd cobbled together a bunch of different tools to try and make this work, but it was an absolute nightmare. So we ended up partnering with a good friend of ours, Jack Bourne from Deadline Funnel, to build Video Stats, which is exactly that. And you can see inside of Video Stats, we're not just getting the regular YouTube stuff, we're able to see how many leads, how many clicks, and the conversion rates and all of that stuff off our videos. We can also easily see our top converting URLs, and we can see which videos are driving traffic to those URLs. Now, I'm barely scratching the surface of what's in here, but we can go through the interface and click through and find out a lot of stuff ourselves. But my favorite feature right now is the MCP functionality. So this will allow us to interface with Video Stats and access all of our key data and tracking from our AI model. And this to me is where it gets really powerful, because we can have AI help us analyze this data and pull out threads and find stuff that we probably weren't going to find ourselves. So I'm over now in Claude Code. I've got this linked up to the Video Stats MCP. So this AI can talk directly to all of our analytics and tracking and everything in there, which is awesome. And I've asked it to generate a detailed report for the last 90 days. And I have that, it's saved as a file on my desktop, and I'm about to bring that up. But straight away, we can see here in this summary of that document, we've got access to our YouTube metrics for that period of time, but we've also been able to access here the amount of clicks. So 77,000 clicks in that period, averaging 850 per day. I mean, even this alone, super interesting to know that where are we actually at with this? How many of those link clicks then equate to a lead? So a lead for us is someone joining or opting into our email list, which is really a key piece of our business. When someone joins there, we get to add more value to them. We could let them know about any deep dive training we have and keep them up to date with what we're working on and what we're geeking out on. So that's really the business side behind the YouTube channel here. But we've got quick access to all of this stuff. So even at a glance on a summary, this is really cool. But bringing this up now, this is the full report that it has generated. And this is crazy. And what I love is that it's not just about the data and stuff that it's surfacing. We can dive deeper, we can query it, and I'll get to that in a second. So here we can see our month-over-month breakdown of clicks and leads across the channel. We can see which URLs are generating those leads. So what are people actually opting in for? So the clear standout here right now is our primal video method, our AI prompt and video editing guide. So we can see how many clicks that's had, how many leads that's equated to, conversion rates, all of this stuff. And we've also then got a detailed breakdown of this data. But if we come down here, these are our top 10 videos, not from what YouTube says are our top 10 videos. These are our top 10 videos by leads, which again is our goal. Now, if we start to look at some of these numbers here in terms of how many leads in that time period these are generating, how many email opt-ins, it's not always the ones that have the most amount of views. So these are our top 10, right? So this first one, DaVinci Resolve tutorial, 115,000 views in that period, 558 leads. This next one down, only 26,000 views in comparison with 341 leads. So we can quickly see at a glance here that more views on YouTube don't mean more action in the business. But we can also see which videos are the ones that are really resonating with people, where that next step was the obvious choice for them, or where they actually took action. And if we look at its takeaways and recommendations down the bottom here, this last video here, this one's fairly recent on our channel. So it's only got 3,000 views. So on YouTube, I would think that this video has tanked because there's not many views, but it's got 67 opt-ins. So it says here that this video, number 10 here, is noteworthy. with only 3,644 views, 67 leads. That's a 15% conversion. It says this one's punching way above its weight on conversion. But it goes even further on this one. It says YouTube is giving it 61,000 impressions, so in that time period, but it only has a 2.16% click-through rate. So a thumbnail fix could unlock significantly more views flowing through into that strong conversion rate. So we know this video works. We know that YouTube has placed it on the platform because it's got 61,000 impressions, but not many people are clicking on it. But from the people that do click on it, they're taking action and they're signing up to our email list. If we keep coming down here, so that Primal Video method, our #1 opt-in, where people are taking action, it suggests down here that our how to edit guides and specific tool tutorials convert at 40 to 63%. Whereas when we do something around the best software, best editing software for Mac or Windows, and it's more of a comparison video, that's converting at 14%. And it says here, comparison and listicle viewers are window shopping, whereas tutorial viewers have already chosen their tool, they're invested. So if you're optimizing for leads, more tutorials, fewer comparisons. Pretty interesting. So let's keep coming down here, affiliate links. So affiliate revenue is one of the biggest ways that we make money at Primal Video. So being able to track which videos are having the affiliate links clicked in the description is huge. Which videos should we make more of if that was a goal of ours? So straight out here, it says several of the highest click links point to free tools with no affiliate commission. Blackmagic Camera App, DaVinci Resolve, OBS Studio. Yeah, perfect. They're all free tools. So not every link needs to be an affiliate link. But maybe now this is a great opportunity is we can dive in deeper on this. And let's come back to Claude and we can say something like, in the report, it says that some of our top affiliate link clicks were for free products. In those videos that mention those free products, the top performing ones, were those videos generating leads? So let's just see, in those videos that were being made where those free products were mentioned, was there any other benefit to the business outside of maybe YouTube ad revenue if people were clicking the links and there was no affiliate commission on them? Here we go. Here's the breakdown across the top free product videos. So that DaVinci Resolve complete tutorial, the one that had so many clicks, one of our top clicked videos for a free product, was actually generating leads at 12.2%, so 559 leads. The Blackmagic Camera App tutorial, again for a free app, was generating in that time period 288 leads. And then down further here, it's pulling back its point from earlier where the tutorials are lead machines, whereas the best ofs, they get clicks, but they're not generating leads. And we can see that here, best camera app, best video editing software for Mac, for PC, best camera app. Those are getting some views, not getting a whole lot of clicks in the description, but also getting next to no leads here as well. What if we zoom out and look at the top performing videos on YouTube that YouTube says are the top videos versus what Video Stats would say are the top performing videos right now? Okay, so here's our YouTube top 15 for the past 90 days. OBS tutorial, Canva, DaVinci Resolve. Yep, and I like now that this is actually brought in the Video Stats info here as well, so we can quickly see this one's a standout, this one's a standout. Here, they've even put a green little tick on there for us. But if we come down here and see, let's just see what our top ones are for Video Stats, then they're gonna be different. And again, look at the difference here from the amount of views for the amount of leads, 26,000 views or 27,000 views here for this Final Cut tutorial, generating 342 leads. That's crazy. Or even this older video here, film with Android smartphones, 12,000 views in that time period, 79 opt-ins. 5,000 views, 57 opt-ins. So some of these much older videos with a lot less views are generating far more in terms of leads and opt-ins into our email list than some of the brand new videos and some of the biggest videos on the channel. And check out this summary. YouTube's top 15 have 2 times the views, but generate 42% less leads. That's a pretty good summary. What YouTube is rewarding isn't building the business, so OBS Studio, social media tutorials, 268,000 combined views across social media tutorials. I personally don't really enjoy making those. So Instagram, how to make Instagram Reels, stuff about TikTok, Instagram edits. No, I did like the Instagram edits one, but 268,000 views, 13 leads. But in contrast to that, the videos that are quietly building the business that YouTube doesn't highlight, Final Cut Pro tutorial, CapCut Pad tutorial, I was just geeking out on that. So awesome what they've now ported over the desktop version of CapCut onto iPad. Awesome. Only got 21,000 views, but it's generated 198 leads. And even this one here, there's probably one of my favorite videos. AI can see inside your video. 2,450 views, 67 leads. Now let's jump back to the report here. Obviously there's so much in here, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but one of the highlights for me was the affiliate breakdown here. So we've got Descript, which is a tool that I love. I'm using it right now to record this video. And this is the breakdown of where our affiliate link has been used and has been clicked on in the past 90 days. So it's showing here that there's 2,765 clicks across 15 videos, and there's the breakdown, and there's the percentage of clicks that each one of them is getting, but also mapped to the amount of views that that video has gotten in this period of time as well. So another great example of more views on YouTube doesn't mean more revenue, more affiliate link clicks, because some of these here, like this one here with 3,000 views, still had 211 clicks. So it's still adding value. It's still helping people enough that they're like, hey, this tool looks pretty cool. I'm going to check it out. Whereas if we're just looking at the views side, it might look like that video is a total flop. Imagine then if you're working with these brands and companies, whether it's for affiliates or whether it's for sponsorships, that you can pass this detail back to them and give them real meaningful stats as to what's working, what's not working, what should we make more of, what should we make less of. This stuff is just so powerful. But then we've got our breakdown here at the bottom, the key insights, that no single video accounts for more than 22% of clicks. The link appears naturally in roundups, use cases, tutorials, AI content, and best software lists. This is resilient. And if any one video gets suppressed by the algorithm, 78% of Descript traffic is unaffected. So this is really not just going, hey, we got one video mentioning Descript or mentioning whatever tool or whatever you're an affiliate for. Because this is something that we really stand by and use in our workflow, I'm actually doing a lot of content around it because it's what I teach and it's what I geek out on. So this last piece here, replicate this model for other affiliate partners. Artlist should appear in more editing tutorials where music and audio is discussed. Okay, let's come back over here to our AI and let's just ask it, which videos do you think should have Artlist mentioned in the video description where it's obviously a fit for the viewer, but it's not already listed in there? Let's see what it suggests here. So this is pretty good. It's come down here and it's broken these into tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 of videos where Artlist isn't mentioned in the description, but probably would be and is going to fit for the viewer. Yeah, if you want great music for your live streams, Artlist. Canva video editor tutorial, for sure. Other editing tutorials, yeah, it could definitely be in all of these. And if we keep going down here, yep, how to edit Instagram Reels, how to make TikTok videos, all of these make perfect sense. Now it is showing here the most obvious fits. These two might already mention Artlist, but they don't have tracking links. In that case, it does have tracking links, but they're not getting clicked, which is pretty interesting. So we could then go and have a look at where in the description are our links being clicked, not just for Artlist, but across the channel. And we could pull some patterns between, all right, the ones that are towards the top likely get clicked more. So we can use this as we're moving forward with our channel, not just for re-optimizing what's already there, but for building out better processes as we go forward. Let's just run something else here. Show me a list of videos that are getting views in the last 90 days, but aren't having any links clicked in the description. I think this would be really interesting. Okay, so if we scroll down here, because it showed a few of our unlisted videos, and obviously those aren't going to get clicked. We've got some here that are all getting views in the last 90 days, and they're getting some clicks, it says. So these have tracking links, but almost nobody's clicking them, especially in consideration to our other videos. How to create a YouTube channel with your phone, 32,000 views, only 16 link clicks. So we can take this and we can go and have a look at what's happening in that video description. Were there any links? Where were they? Can we bump them up the order? Maybe there was too much text. Maybe what text was there wasn't enticing people to click the link to see more of the video description. This has given us so much that we can go and do to optimize, to try and, I guess, eke more out of what's already there and have a better experience for people on the platform too. Let's go one more. Based on the videos that are performing in terms of generating leads in the last 90 days, which ones should we test new thumbnail images on if they have a low CTR. Okay, here's what it's come back with. These are your proven lead machines with underperforming thumbnails. The channel average is 8.6 click-through rate, and here are the ones sitting below that. And again, it's not just everyone, it's which ones are actually generating the leads. So how do we optimize that to get more clicks, which should equate to more leads as well, and a good experience for more people. And it's given us a full breakdown here with its recommendations. So you can see I just geek out on this stuff all day because this is now showing us so much more than we had access to with just the YouTube analytics. We can now see what's really moving the needle for the business, where we should apply our focus and time to re-optimize old stuff, but also we're using this to help us come up with our new content strategy. What videos should we make based on what lights us up? What do I want to talk about? What do I want to geek out on? But also what's going to move the needle for the viewer and the business as well. And I'll have a video coming out soon. If it's already out, it's linked on screen, diving into how I'm using this to come up with our video topics. And if you want to find out more about video stats, it's so much more than what I just covered in this video. There are links in the description box below. And as always, there's a bunch of other links and resources down there to help you even further. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
All right, so I'm currently at my dashboard on smmshiba.com. And do not get confused by the website names. SMM Shiba and SMM Dodge are actually the same website. So all you have to do once you've created yourself an account here is to go on list, click on this category icon, select, and here you want to select something, basically any option that says from with video. So I'm going to choose this one right here, and this should be already fine. 2014, 2017, yeah. Now I'm going to click on buy, confirm, and now you can go onto your product orders and you will see this is pending. All right, the order is now completed. This didn't even take 2 minutes. What you want to do now is you want to copy that ID, and we want to be organized, right? Especially if we have multiple channels, you will not find them again. So make sure to save it somewhere.